Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. e5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen and dark-squared bishop. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and prepares to castle. This loses a pawn. You captured that free pawn, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. You're kicking their bishop out of a useful square. This allows the opponent to eventually win a pawn. You sacrificed your knight, a stunning move. Takes back. With the right moves, you can win a knight using a fork. This evades the check from the bishop. You can win a knight with a fork. Very nice. This moves the bishop to safety. Your pawn move forces the checking bishop to retreat. This permits the opponent to win a knight through a fork. You will win a knight with a fork. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. You won material by capturing that knight. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. Black's recapture simultaneously activates another piece. You are forcing your opponent to isolate a pawn. Recaptures. You develop a bishop, which means you move it from its starting position. This evades the check from the bishop. You captured that free bishop. Black will be winning a pawn with that fork. Nice fork, you'll be winning material. This defends the attacked pawn. This is the way to win material. Takes back. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. You activate your piece and win time by attacking a knight. This moves the knight to safety. Very good choice. Very precise. You kick the opposing knight with a pawn, forcing it away. This creates a counter threat against the bishop, as opposed to retreating. It makes sense to simplify with trades. A very strong play. There is no stopping you from winning a bishop with the right follow-up. A solid choice. This move wins a bishop. Black develops further. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This stops the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. Nice, you found a way to win a bishop. This evades the check from the rook. Nice way to win material using a fork. This loses a rook. This is the way to win material. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. You captured a free bishop. This steps away from the checking rook, getting closer to the forced checkmate. This evades the check from the rook. Your move gets closer to checkmate. This evades the check from the rook. You continue the checkmate attack. This steps away from the checking rook. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. This evades the check from the knight. Always feels nice to win.